fun. He's fun to be around with.
Mr. Darrell.
Complicated.
Cool.
Cool.
Playful.
Father figure.
Funny.
He funny, you already know. He cool, he be popping in the hood, you know, he chilling. You know, he cool, he be
Cool.
Darrell?
A cool guy.
To describe Mr. Darrell.
Funny. Kind. Annoying and funny.
Mr. Darrell.
Cool.
Very intelligent.
I think Mr. Darrell is very funny.
But otherwise, yeah. Mr. Darrell was a strong guy. He was a strong friend. And I gotta say now, I'm gonna miss him.
Mr. Darrell's a really cool guy.
One word to describe Mr. Darrell. I would say that he's a man of many talents. Talented would be the word to describe Mr. Darrell.
Nerdy. Caring.
Goofball.
Patient.
Unique. For me.
I think the best word is loving. He shows love to everyone, either staff and students and everyone. I don't think I've ever seen him be upset or very serious. So loving.
Genuine. Supportive.
Full of life.
I would say fun.
Alright, so one word to describe Mr. Darrell is optimistic.
Passionate.
I would say hopeful. He makes you feel like there's always a solution to things, and he doesn't give up on anybody. And I feel like he's different in that way because not a lot of people can be hopeful working for the job that we have. And I just always admire that about him, that he can always instill hope where it feels like it could be hopeless. So I will always remember him as a hopeful person.
Mr. Darrell.
Memorable. Definitely memorable for him. You know, this is a man I will never forget for the rest of my life, for sure.
Hey, Ricardo.
Hi.
So, what's your favorite memory about Mr. Darrell?
Playing basketball. And you crossed me. It was funny.
Okay, why are you going to miss him?
To me, he's a brother. He respects and support people.
All of them.
Mr. Darrell, like over the summer, we always played sports with each other. We had fun. He had my back when I got bullied. He always talked to me about stuff.
Mr. Darrell the most was.
When we was playing football together.
I don't really have a favorite time with him. All the times were just so fun, I guess.
The time I enjoyed Mr. Darrell the most was.
Didn't he come rock climbing with us on that one field trip?
I didn't even go rock climbing.
Oh, yeah.
But if your memory is your memory, Darius.
Maybe that was I don't remember, but yeah, that's in that one.
When we just play around outside, you know, in our talks. Nothing I'm stronger than him.
We play basketball.
When he promised me to get Panda Express, but he never did last year. Stop stealing our candy.
This one time I tripped and fell over a snail, and then he picked me up, and then I don't know, it was so funny. And he was all like, "Come here, boy," and I was all like, "Thank you." And he was like, "You're welcome. You want us to ride them?" And I was all like, "Sure." I was all like, and we were all happy, and we was jumping, and we was popping.
We played sports.
I love the memories. He's always been nice and kind, and he has a good heart, and he's just so
stubborn.
He's
He cares about people, and that's good. The first day I met him, and when it was our birthday together, when I found out we shared a birthday, and we ended up being twins.
When I was being good, and I went up to McDonald's, and some girl asked us if I was his son.
Good memory. What, Mr. Darrell?
Probably playing catch with him and talking to him, going on walks with him.
Going outside, talking with him, and playing catch with him.
Is when it was the sassafras one, where he always said that. And that's it.
It's been a while. Jeez. No, I don't actually remember sharing a lot of time with him, but hey, he was fun to talk to when he came around.
One of my favorite memories with Mr. Darrell was when he was teaching me and Sanaya a praise dance in 413. And I was having a hard time dancing. And Sanaya, she wasn't making it easier, but Mr. Darrell, he definitely made me feel more comfortable and confident in my dancing. So that was definitely one of my favorite memories out of all the amazing memories we got to.
My favorite / a good funny memory, I guess, I don't know if he's gonna think it's funny, is when we did the picnic, the staff picnic, and nobody was listening to him, and it was a little bit chaotic because everyone wanted to do their own thing, and he got a little bit riled up. We got in trouble a little bit with him, and I like that memory because he cared so much about what we were doing, and he really just wanted to make sure that we had a good team building experience, and he was getting a little bit flustered with us, and I felt bad for our part, but we were able to pull it together, and once everybody saw that he was a little bit upset, we really got it all together because we all really care about him and really appreciated all the effort that he went through to really make that day special. And it ended up all right. Everybody survived.
My memory of Mr. Darrell will be that every time he's walking anywhere, he's got like 5 kids on him, and it's just a whole bunch of love, and I can see how much love Mr. Darrell has for every student here, and it's reciprocal because it all comes back because they all love Mr. Darrell so much, and everybody's gonna miss Mr. Darrell so much. Thank you, Mr. Darrell.
So one of the things that had the most impact on me from memory with Mr. Darrell, we've had a lot of times where we've hung out and had fun and stuff, but and I've told him this before, but when he invited me to his church, because I think that's a very intimate thing to do. I think that's super personal and super important, and to see him do what he does and his faith and see it expressed out, and seeing his love and passion for dance and things like that means a lot to me. And so that's probably one of the most memorable things about him, and a memory that I share with him that has really impacted me.
One of my favorite memories of Mr. Darrell was last year when he was a zombie for our zombie escape room and was chasing all the kids around while they were just screaming.
I mean, there's so many memories, so I can't really choose from them. But since day one, I just want to say thank you so much, Darrell, for being there. When I was, transferring over here, you're one of the main reasons why I was like, heck yeah, this is the program that I want to join. You have an amazing presence that brings so much love and positivity into this team, into this whole school and program with the kids. You're so admirable. And there's so many good memories that I've shared with you, so many good laughs, and so many stories that we've shared. And you have so much insight and kindness that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. And I really wish you so much luck in your new chapter, and your new team is so lucky to have somebody like you. Love you. Thank you.
So Mr. Darrell has always been very helpful in me building my confidence, and I appreciate that, and that is something that I will continue to work on and remind myself to not second guess myself so much, and I will keep a mental note of my I'm sorry jar and make sure that does not get filled, even though he is not here to collect.
Comes to my mind when I think about Darrell is probably in the staff lounge. You know, him and Dave just goofing around once in a while, just shooting some trash hoops. Then both of them pretty much just betting fives, stuff like that. Yeah, that's probably gonna be good memories.
Started, he was so positive, and this was all new to me, but all he could say was so many compliments, and I felt so secure, and he helped me through my first week. So I really, really, really appreciate that.
My favorite memory of Mr. Darrell is one day when I was in room 413. He came in with his speaker and he started singing and acting and going crazy like he does. And it's just something I'm also going to really miss about him and seeing that here.
No, good memory. You know, there's been so many good, positive, fun, endearing memories. And I think the one memory that I can say is just that every time we sit and really talk, it is love and strength and encouragement and thoughtfulness. And so I'm proud of him. And I'm not going to miss him because he's going to always be around.
I just really appreciate Darrell for always letting me mess around with him and say funny things to him or mean things, and I just always coming up to him and telling him to help me with group. So he was always a team player in that. So thank you, Darrell.
Best memory, I can't think of the best memory, but a good memory I can think of was when me and Mr. Darrell, we had a Stafford students basketball game, and all the students were so mad because me and Mr. Darrell was just doing everybody. They could not handle us.
I can't pick just one with Mr. Darrell. I've known him for too long. But I have to say, one of the things that I'll miss about Mr. Darrell is just bullying him, messing with his SharePoint, making sarcastic comments, making him question himself, just everything, you know, that's how I do. And another thing I'll miss about Mr. Darrell is him checking me constantly when I have a hard time, like, seeing past myself. I feel like he's the one person I can go to that will just tell me, like, well, you did this wrong, or you could have done it this way, or he'll give me different perspective. And I feel like a lot of people aren't brave enough to do that to everyone, but he is. So I always love him and respect him for that, and I hope that he carries that gift with him everywhere he goes, because it's so rare to find people that are willing to correct you and do it in a loving and caring way and help you grow. So I'll miss that about you, Darrell.
I think he's going to do great at his new job and follow your dreams.